Hi, welcome back. Welcome to the first full week of May. We're starting it off on the 4th day of the month and on a summery note for a very good reason. A very strong area of high pressure east of Kentucky, but is going to play a major role in our weather forecast for the next several days. We'll take an early look at your forecast in just a few moments. I say early because this show was taped earlier, recorded this morning in an effort to get Lacey to the chiropractor before the chiropractor is out of the office for an indefinite period of time, or a long period of time. Cousin Jeffrey's going to be out, and we have to get her because of a dance injury that I think is going to be hopefully not a serious issue. But nevertheless, enough said about all of that. We do have some special news tonight, and it's a special message for veterans. And they are opening up this program to more than just World War II, as well as Korean War veterans as well. And it's a program unlike anything else. And some of you may have heard of it. Many of you, I suspect, like myself, and may not have. I'll talk to you about the Honor Flight program. It was part of coverage that I did Saturday for the district meeting of the disabled American veterans from around the region, and I'll be bringing you that headline. That's our top. And except for the weather forecast and some announcements, due to my leaving our only story this evening, I did check with my source at the Kentucky Court of Appeals, and as of this time, nothing new to report. We're still waiting, of course, as are you, for that announcement. With that said, we'll talk more about this high pressure and how it's putting temperatures in the same realm. We're talking about summer-like air for all of the week. When I get to your forecast, we could just basically put it on one day and repeat throughout the entire forecast period. You'll see what I mean in just a few moments, and our top headline will be next.
To get high-speed internet on their state-of-the-art fiber optic network for all of your home and business solutions, or to watch TV without a contract on over 200 digital channels with superb quality, or stay connected with family and friends with 24/7 telephone service you can always depend on, contact Foothills Broadband today. Or just click on their link to the right to find out how they're working to provide the latest in communications at affordable prices with exceptional service at Foothills Broadband.
It all began as a physician's assistant's realization and remorse, if you will, that the majority of our World War II veterans would not live to see the monuments erected in their honor. It's a program which has now grown into more than 130 hubs, if you will, in more than 40 of the United States. The Bluegrass has its own chapter of the Honor Flight program. And that was a part of the presentations and business that was covered during the district meeting of disabled American veterans held for the first time in Magoffin County this past Saturday.
And when I say Chapter 15 of the DAV, you'll notice that number comparatively to others who were in attendance. For example, Chapter 141 out of Belfry, 169 out of Betsy Lane, 140 out of Elkhorn City, 166 Johns Creek, 151 Knott County, 64 Hazard, 132 West Liberty. Magoffin County has one of the earliest formed chapters of disabled American veterans in the state of Kentucky, and one of the most active as well, something for us all to be very proud of. Also, they took great pride in the fact that they hosted the district meeting for the first time in their history this past weekend. Those before mentioned chapters and others in attendance. An individual we'll talk to has some wonderful information to share in just a few moments. A few things I picked up during the meeting. This was not just a meet and greet. This was a very informative and important day for them. But some items that were discussed that I took particular notice of. They were recognized, that being the Magoffin County chapter, and some others for the outstanding services they do for funeral detail that we're all aware of. And also on the total opposite end of the spectrum, how many chapters still have to deal with thefts of the bronze and other markers at graveyards and cemeteries in their areas. How it is still an ongoing problem and an extra burden of cost and I'm sure frustration to each and every chapter. And one of their many distinguished guests was Mr. Philip Pittman. He is an ambassador with the Bluegrass chapter of the Honor Flight program. Honor Flight, you say? They fly missions to Washington, D.C. They do so to escort our veterans for a one-day, all-expenses-paid trip to visit the memorials that have been built to honor their service and sacrifices.
In our effort to increase public awareness about Honor Flight, we have presented our presentation. I believe this is the 82nd presentation since January to make sure that the folks are aware of the program, understand who's eligible to go. So we're about recruiting and signing up our veterans to go to Washington, D.C. Honor Flight is 10 years old. It was started in 2005 by a young Air Force captain in Springfield, Ohio. He saw an opportunity to take some World War II vets to see the memorial, which was dedicated in 2004. As it turned out, a lot of those veterans weren't able to travel, so he talked to his Aero Club. He, along with 5 other private pilots, took their planes with 2 veterans each in May of 2005, took these veterans to Washington, D.C. to see the war memorials that were built in their honor for their service and sacrifice to the nation. In the 10 years since they've been in existence, they now have grown to 133 chapters in 42 states. And during those 10 years, they've flown approximately 139,000 veterans on a one-day, all-expense trip to Washington, D.C. A lot of times the veterans, especially the older gentlemen, have not had the opportunity, or maybe they just didn't want to talk about their experiences during the war. But being around other veterans their same age, they open up, they like talking about it, share stories. So it's a wonderful experience for them to be able to do that. And I might add that the same holds true for the guardians. And in a lot of cases, a family member who might accompany their veteran, they'll find out more about that individual and his experiences in the war than they may have ever heard before. The best way to have a veteran to sign up is to go to our website, which is honorflightbluegrass, all one word, .org. And on that website, there's a button you push for applications. You get an application for a guardian, application for a veteran. You fill it out online, and you're automatically in the system.
The Honor Flight program depends primarily on donations by corporations and businesses. You can support on an individual basis as well, and are encouraged, of course, to do so. To find out how, you can also go to their website at honorflightbluegrass.org. If you are a veteran or know a veteran who you would like to see be a part of the Honor Flight program and take a trip to Washington to see the monuments erected in their honor, please go to honorflightbluegrass.org, call Mr. Pittman as well, and find out more. You can also find out how you or someone can go along with them, serving as their own guardian angel for the day. Now, there is a donation requested for the guardian angel, but the program is completely and 100% free for all veterans who participate. The Bluegrass chapter of Honor Flight plans to fly 3 missions this year. They're going to leave out of Louisville twice on May 16th and June the 6th. The third is a full flight from Bluegrass Field in Lexington. That one will take 72 veterans and their guardians. And Pittman says the organization is focusing mainly on WW2 veterans and the Korean War veterans, but they're also beginning to take applications for veterans of the Vietnam War. And lastly, if you're wondering what a generator has to do with this story, just to let you know, Community Day will be here before you know it, and I believe this is one of the items that the Disabled American veterans are taking chances on. This is a 10,000-watt electric start generator. Centron is the brand. This is a nice unit, and you can purchase tickets from any member of the DAV, and hopefully it could be yours. And, of course, also you'll be supporting our local chapter of the Disabled American Veterans. We'll be right back after you support some of our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, Jason Weffenstedt, sales manager at the all-new Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Paintsville, Kentucky. Where, as you can tell behind me, we're just weeks away from opening our brand new dealership, and we want to invite everybody down to take a test drive and be entered to win a free vacation package from Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Paintsville, Kentucky.
They're only weeks away from their grand opening, but they're open for business today. So come in and get entered for a vacation package to be given away at the brand new Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Paintsville. 297-5066. To get high-speed internet on their state-of-the-art fiber optic network for all of your home and business solutions, or to watch TV without a contract on over 200 digital channels with superb quality, or stay connected with family and friends with 24/7 telephone service you can always depend on, contact Foothills Broadband today. Or just click on their link to the right to find out how they're working to provide the latest in communications at affordable prices with exceptional service at Foothills Broadband.
Before I turn to your weather forecast, we do have some calendar announcements, and I believe your McGoffin Farm Bureau, yes it does, your McGoffin Farm Bureau sponsored community calendar starts off with a birthday wish.
This is a happy second birthday wish this 4th day of May to Callie Keaton of Papa Wayne and Mama Jeanette. Happy, happy, happy birthday. A happy second to Callie Keaton. Couple of things to cover on our calendar, and the first is a reunion. The Gullett family reunion is going to be this Saturday morning starting at 11 in the Ramey Park at the Joy Global Shelter. That's the one behind the pool. And all you need to do is bring yourself. Bring any and all relatives and a covered dish, if you can, to the park this Saturday morning at 11 for the Gullett family reunion. And if you've not made it out on the water as of yet, or if you've got in a little practice time, join the join the Sagersville Fire Department on the Paintsville Lake Saturday the 16th. First place is $1,000. Other big cash prizes, just $100 per boat to enter the tournament. If you've got a calendar announcement, birthday, anniversary, or otherwise, send it to me. You can send it to P.O. Box 1443 in Sagersville. Phone it at 349-3699. Our fax is always on, 3221. Your News Today at yahoo.com, or Facebook me at Ritter Mortimer. And remember, you can always catch Your News Today programming on yournewstoday.com. Now here's an early look, and I say early look at your forecast because at my time, well, it's about 10:30 in the a.m. Once again, taping this evening's show early because I had to have Lacey in Lexington. But with that, I can tell you that it's going to be on autopilot anyway, so really don't need me a whole lot for your Licking Valley RECC forecast. I can't even tell you. We're still at 76 and climbing, and we'll hit the 80-degree mark today, I believe, without a doubt. Tonight, I expect we'll fall back down to 49, and then we'll start to see some similarities in your forecast thereafter, and very, very close similarities. We'll see some patchy fog rolling in tonight, mainly after 5 a.m., partly cloudy skies above. A little fog lingering around tomorrow. We'll see 82. We'll see a low of 50. We'll see mostly sunny skies. We'll see partly cloudy skies late on your Tuesday. On your Wednesday, 82, a little fog, a lot of sun, a low right around 50, 51, partly cloudy late. Thursday, 82, starting off with a little fog, mostly sunny, a low right at 51, 52 degrees, partly cloudy late. Can you see the common thread here? It's not too hard to miss, is it? Into your Friday's forecast, a little fog to start things off, low 80s, low 50s for highs and lows. We do have on your screen there, a 30% chance of showers. That has no business being there. Disregard. That's from last Friday's forecast, apparently. We'll jump on over into Saturday. A little fog to start us off. More sunshine above. Low 80s, low 50s. Within a degree or two, same temperature, high and low each and every day. Partly cloudy skies to finish each and every day off. And Sunday does bring about our first chance of precipitation, albeit a very small 20% chance of some isolated showers. Maybe a thunderstorm or two, but still, fog, mostly sunny, low 80s, low 50s for your day. And this day is over for me. My apologies for being a somewhat abbreviated program, but we will be back here tomorrow with more of Your News Today. Thank you all for watching. It's going to be a busy week, as aren't they all anymore. So be sure to tune in and see what's happening. The only place you'll find local news like we provide. Your News Today and yournewstoday.com.